it's Melanie. Happy Friday and welcome to the last Friday favorites and flops for August. Tomorrow, I believe, is September 1st, so yay! We have made it through the summer. We are almost into fall. We're so close. I'm so excited. Today, per usual, is a super sunny day. I was lucky. A little bit earlier this week, there were a couple of kind of cloudy days, and we actually had some rain this past weekend, and it was really kind of nice to have a little bit of a break and a taste of fall. But we're back into the upper 80s now, so it's kind of unfortunate. But there is so much stuff I want to share with you guys in today's video. I am going to start with just saying a big thank you to everybody who watched last Friday's video. I know that that may have been kind of hard to watch. I was definitely very emotional. Actually, the day that I recorded that video, that was the same day that my friend's daughter passed away. So everything was just very raw and very fresh. I immediately set up that GoFundMe page as soon as I found out, and with your guys' help, we were able to raise over $21,000 for Lucy and Jake, and I saw so many of your names come up either just in the comments section or in the actual donation section. And I just want to thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch that video, to leave a kind word for Lucy and Jake. And to those of you that donated, just an extra thank you. I know that that is a lot to ask. But I just want you guys to know that it went to a really good cause, and it definitely helped to make a big difference to ease at least some of the financial burden of having to bury a loved one. So anyway, and one of you actually left a comment saying that you had just moved to the area and your kids are going to the same school that Elena had gone to, and you received notice. So that's kind of, it's a crazy small world, right? But yeah, just thank you guys so much for your kindness on that video, and just how generous you were with not only your thoughts, your prayers, but also financially. I know that that was a lot to ask. So thank you for that. Also, the giveaway has ended for the cacao oil. So I did a video last Wednesday. If you missed it, I will link it down below, where I shared my 3 favorite current facial oils that have sort of made it through the long run since I did my first favorite facial oils video just a few years ago. And cacao oil, or Cacao Naturals, was nice enough to host a giveaway, and so I have the names for you guys. They were actually selected by a very special little girl who you guys all know. So I had her go through, and I believe she picked based on profile pictures. Didn't quite understand exactly the thought process there, but these are the names that were given. So the winners are Destiny Schwalk, MB, so E-M-B-E-E. I will also put the names down below. Lisa Thompkins and Teresa Cavanaugh. So you four ladies have the next, let's say, 5 days from today, so from Friday, to get back to me with your addresses. Please email them to my MrKongsMom at gmail.com email account. So I will put that down below as well. You can also send me the information in a private, can you still send private messages on YouTube? I don't know that you can. I think you're gonna have to email me, or on Instagram, whatever you are most comfortable with. But I have to know that it's you. So your email address needs to have some identifying information. So yeah, these are the winners, and I am super excited to get you guys your very own bottles of Cacao Naturals cacao oil, and I'm looking forward to hearing what your thoughts are after you have used it. For those of you that did not win, the coupon code is still active for 30% off of the cacao oil. So again, I'll link the video down below. The information for the discount code is there. So if you still want to try it, that should still be active. So anyway, there we go. All right, I'm gonna jump into my favorites, and I'm gonna start with a new shampoo and conditioner. And I've actually been using this for a little while, and I've used it on myself and I've used it on Stella. I think that I like it a little bit better on Stella's hair, only because Stella's hair is, it's a different texture from mine now that mine is gray. I feel like I need a very specific type of hydrating shampoo. That being said, these did work well in my hair. I have a strong preference for the Alterna Caviar Moisture line as well as the Pureology Hydrate line. So I see myself going back to that, but I will be repurchasing this for Stella. So this is from a company called Soapbox, and I really want you guys to go check out their website. They are very big on giving back. So their whole philosophy is that when you purchase a product from them, a bar of soap is provided to someone in need either locally or abroad. And you can go specifically to their website to see how they go about this process. I really like that they do that. I always admire companies who have a sense of social justice and who want to give back. But yeah, and besides that, their products are really good and they're super affordable, you guys. So this is the coconut oil conditioner and the coconut oil shampoo. First thing I want to say is that these smell absolutely divine. Both Stella and I love the smell of these. This is a pure, fresh, like what you think coconut scented products should smell like type of smell. So good. I absolutely love the smell of this. This is a really good hydrating shampoo. I don't feel like it strips my hair. I don't think it gives me as much moisture in my particular hair as the Alterna and the Pureology do. However, in Stella's hair, I feel like this is a really nice amount of moisture. It makes her hair so silky soft, and it's so easy to comb through after we get out of the shower. The comb glides through, like we're not dealing with the tangles and stuff. The conditioner is amazing as well. I would say for me personally, I like the conditioner even more than the shampoo. It's really nice and thick. So this actually has shea butter in it. These products are paraben and silicone free. They are SLS and SLES free as well. They're safe for color treated hair. The company is obviously cruelty free and they are vegan. So totally worth checking out. Like I said, they're extremely affordable, and they did give me a coupon code for you guys, and I will put that information down below in the description box. So it's for 10% off, and it's good until the end of September. So I will put the information, like I said, down below in the description box. That is good for your first order. She's home. Can you guys tell? That's good for your first order off of Soapbox. So I thought that was really nice of them. Okay, let's get into, gosh, should we do like skincare stuff? We might as well. Hair to skin. So I've talked about this mask several times. For the last couple weeks, I've been using it pretty consistently. It's the Kirsten Florian Rejuvenating Spirulina Mask. My dog hates the smell of this, and it looks like I am putting pond scum all over my face when I use this. It is green slime. But there is something that is so special in this mask that just makes my skin look so good. I feel like it clarifies my skin. I feel like it hydrates my skin. I feel like it helps to remove dead skin cells. It's not a mask that gets super, super crazy, like dry. I leave it on for about 8 to 10 minutes. I wash it off. The smell is not great. It doesn't look very pretty. And like I said, it drives my dog insane. He literally wants to bite at my face whenever I have this on. He has no reaction to any of my other face masks except this one, but it's truly special. This is a pretty expensive brand, so this is a splurge product, but I see myself repurchasing this, as gross as it is, and this must be like the weirdest endorsement ever of a mask, but as gross and stinky as it is, the way that it makes my skin look afterwards is just something that a lot of other masks don't really achieve. It's really, really good, you guys. So if you're interested, I will link it down below. It's very, very good. Now this is an Octoly find for me. So this is the First Aid Beauty Kona Eye Stick. This is the box that it comes in. So like I mentioned, I did receive this product through Octoly, which means that I applied to First Aid Beauty through Octoly to be able to review this. They sent it out for free. All opinions are still my own. So I was kind of intrigued by this because this is, and I'm just gonna roll it up a little bit here. This is a stick for your under eye area. I just put it on my hand here, but you're not gonna be able to see it. It's clear, but it's very interesting, and I don't know 100% how I feel about it yet, but this is supposed to both hydrate the under eye area and help to prime it for your makeup. There's no SPF or anything like that in here, but they claim that you are going to hydrate, you are going to prime, and you're also going to depuff. So they do have coffee seed extract in here, and caffeine does help to constrict the blood vessels. So that is supposed to help with the depuffing aspect of this. There is also licorice root extract in here, feverfew extract, aloe juice. What else is in here? The Arabica, the coffee seed extract, cucumber. There's lots of good stuff in here. I do think that the ingredients are very nice. And I'm gonna tell you this. So I don't know that this like primes my under eye area necessarily. I wouldn't say that, but I can tell you that it does definitely help to depuff. So obviously the last week was a little bit emotional for me, and I was using this every morning when I would wake up. I had quite a bit of puffiness because I was crying a lot, and it does work on that. So all you do is just like, you just put it underneath this area here, obviously, and drop it. Did I put a dent in it? No. Oh wow. And you just kind of work it into the skin. It's very soothing. I do think it helps to depuff. I know a lot of you are always asking me for things that help with puffiness under the eyes. Normally puffiness is not an issue for me because it just isn't. It's an issue for Stella. She deals with dark circles, she deals with puffiness. I might try this underneath her eye area, see if it affects anything for her. I don't think it would hurt her. She's like 6, but it might be nice for her to try this. But anyway, I think this is worth checking out for those of you that do deal with a lot of puffiness. Like I said, I don't think it helps to necessarily prime the under eye area. I do think it's gonna bring some hydration. It's got hydrating ingredients in there, but that depuffing is really what I wanted to let you guys know about. So I think it's good. I'll link it down below if you guys are interested. This is another product that I was really excited to share with you guys. So this company also reached out to me. This wasn't through Octoly or anything. They just kind of randomly emailed me, and this is from Seriously Fab. And the reason that I said yes to this is because you guys know how much I enjoy, let me grab it, the Kate Somerville SPF 50 Uncomplicated SPF. So a lot of you did not want to try this because this is full of chemical sunscreens. You've got the avobenzone, the homosalate. It is full of chemical sunscreens. I myself don't personally have an aversion to those. So for me, this product is good. I will continue to repurchase this in the future. It is an SPF of 50, which I think is great, but a lot of you don't like that it has chemicals in it. So this I said yes to because this is also a spray-on, and I'll just show you guys here. It's a spray-on SPF. It's called Zinc It Over, and this is a fine and sheer sunscreen facial mist for use over makeup. So The idea is that you are able to get a broad spectrum SPF 25. This does have non-nano zinc oxide 5%. You are not getting as high of an SPF as is in the Kate Somerville, but I think that 25, if reapplied properly throughout the day, can provide a good amount of protection, especially if you are already using other forms of SPF, which I definitely do. It's just kind of the added boost. Now, one thing I will say is I do wish that they would have sent me their unscented version, because this is definitely highly fragranced. I don't mind the fragrance in my products for the most part, but this one's pretty strong. So like I said, they do have an unscented version. They also have a citrus passion. These are $39, and there is 3 ounces of product in here. So ingredients in here include glycerin, shea butter, olive oil, rice extract, aloe vera, blue-green algae extract, pumpkin seed extract. There's lots of really nice rooibos leaf. There's lots of really nice ingredients in here. This company is cruelty-free. They're actually vegan as well. So I did want to share this with you guys because I do think that they are, they're a really great product. So they sent this little card here with their information. So I've been using this for the last couple weeks. Doesn't make me break out, easy to apply. I haven't taken it with me to weddings. I'm still taking, where did it go now? I'm still taking this to weddings because it's an SPF 50. And I'm just outside a lot, and oftentimes I can only reapply once. So I like the coverage of this, but I think for most average people, this would probably be really great. So they're based out of California, paraben-free, botanical ingredients. I wanted to be able to share this with you guys because it's not a company that I've heard a lot of other people talk about. And I think if I can get them a little bit more exposure for that, I think that's really great. I am a big believer in SPF, obviously. Okay, makeup. I did a review of the Laura Mercier translucent powder, loose setting powder this week. I really like this stuff, you guys. I do think it is a great translucent loose setting powder for those of you with oily skin. I mentioned that I like to use the puff that they also sent along to press the powder into my skin before I actually put my makeup on, my powder foundation. That works really well for me. I think it helps to absorb excess oil. It helps to diffuse the look of my pores, makes my skin look just really nice. So I love that. This week I am like really, I can't use this much longer, but I just realized how much I like this, and I do think I'm gonna go ahead and purchase another one of these Mirage filters from Marc Jacobs when the Sephora VIP sale comes around in November. By the way, there will be a November sale. I asked specifically in store, and the sale that they're doing right now is just the customer appreciation sale because they changed over their rewards system. So this is just kind of a surprise sale for you guys. But anyway, I really like this. I do have a different one coming to me from this most recent sale. I did end up placing an order a couple days ago. When I felt like shopping again. So I do have some stuff coming my way, and yeah, but this, yeah, I'm really reaching the end of the line here. It's really hard to get this product out at this point. And I've actually started using the yellow powder a little bit more too. So anyway, this is great. If you have similar coloring to me and you're looking for an awesome contour shade, the one in the Mirage palette here is wonderful. For blush this week, it obviously wasn't last week, but it must have been the week before. I had kind of a peachy blush on my cheeks, and some of you hated my blush. I was looking through the comments and I was like, dang, did it look that bad? It must have. I like peach blush on me, even though I tend to like cooler tones. I tend to probably go for more pinks and mauves when it comes to blushes, more so than peach, but I still like a nice peach. But anyway, I was laughing at like some of the like just, you did not like the, what was it? I think, was it Melba that I had on? Yeah, it was Melba from MAC. Guys, we're not a fan of this on me, so I'll probably still wear it. I just maybe won't wear it on camera. But this week I was focusing a lot on the Luminous Flush from the Hourglass blush line, the ambient lighting blush line. These are just so beautiful, you guys. I talk about them so much. It's hard for me to put these away because they just are so easy and they look so beautiful, and they just provide a beautiful luminous glow with just a touch of really natural color to the cheeks. I love these. There is nothing wrong with these at all. Lips this week. So I do still have some MAC products in my collection that I'm using up, and one that I'm actually going to focus on finishing because it is almost done, so I just want to kind of get it out of my collection, is Blankety from MAC. This is what I have on my lips right now, and my hair looks terrible today. Sorry. I didn't brush it after blow drying it. I just flipped it over and came in here and started filming. But yeah, I love this color. There are cruelty-free options, so I will be purchasing those in the future. However, this was always a favorite from MAC for me back in the day. Once I finish it up, I won't repurchase it, but that is what you've seen on my lips quite a bit. And then I've been topping it with Buxom's Celeste. I don't have Celeste on my lips yet. I just wanted to show you how this just adds like the prettiest, it's almost like a little bit of a glow to your lips. I love Celeste. I first heard about this through Lisa D1, who just has talked this to death in a lot of her videos, and I did pick it up, I think last year finally, and it is just really lovely. It is one of those like must-haves in everybody's makeup collection, I feel like. There's not a lot of color payoff to it, and there's also not just there's not a ton of shimmer, but it's almost like a glow for your lips. It's really, really interesting, so I like that a lot. And then the eyeshadow palette that I've been wearing this week, and I've been having to pair it with something else because it's not good on its own. But Wander Beauty sent me out a little PR box. Every once in a while I'll get something from them. This is their Wanderous Fever Eye Palette. I have not heard anyone on YouTube talking about this, and this is a really nice palette, you guys. So mine is pretty well loved here. So I'm gonna take the little brush out. I have been pairing this with the Becca Ombre Nudes palette because, as you'll see here in a second, this just is not something that you can use on its own. But this is a really nice palette, you guys. I believe this is $36, and you get a blush, you get a highlighter, and you get these 5 eyeshadows here. The eyeshadows are a really good size. The colors are beautiful. For those of you that like warm tones, this is right up your alley. Today, I actually have the highlight shade on my lid and then the Becca Ombre Nudes kind of in the crease and like outer corner. But I have used this all over. I've used this on my lid. These two I've used in the crease. The only shade that I'm not really into is this kind of gold one. It just doesn't look right with my skin tone, but the other 4 are really, really nice. So I'm gonna give you guys swatches of this real quick on my hand. Now, I don't have lotion on my hand or anything right now. These do have that kind of like gelée type feel to them in a way. Let's do this one. And this lightest one, you're not gonna be able to really see because it blends in with my skin tone. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see that. But let's do the blush and the highlight. I'll do blush below. The blush is a touch too much shimmer for me, but there you guys go. So blush, highlight, and then here are the 5 shades. As you can see, the lightest one doesn't really show up super well, but these are really nice. They blend very easily. They stay put all day, so I really like this little palette. I mean, I didn't even know this existed, to be totally honest with you guys. When I saw it, I was like, when did this come out? So I believe this was a summer release for them. If you are looking for something kind of good to travel with, you'll need to pair something like this with it, or if you just have a single eyeshadow that you can use for the crease, pair that with this kind of a nice neutral shade. But this would be great for traveling for sure. And for those of you that like the nice warmer rosy tone shades, this is really nice for that. So anyway, I thought I'd go ahead and mention that. And that's everything for this week. Again, thank you guys so much for every kind word that you left on last Friday's video. I appreciate it more than you know. You guys are all fantastic. Let me know if you have any questions about anything that I shared this past week. And again, winners, make sure that you contact me within the next 5 days. And I'll try to reach out to you as well if I can. I'll try to respond to your comments on that video to kind of give you a poke. So hopefully that encourages you to get back in touch with me. So thank you guys so much. I will see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.